Okay, it's time for an afternoon UFO news roundup, guys. So get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Yeah, to start with, we've got a great article by Merrick von Rennenkamp from The Hill. Why is the Pentagon's UFO office so clueless about UFOs? I wonder why, Merrick. And it's just a great rundown of the shenanigans of AARO, of the AARO report and all the inaccuracies in the AARO report, how AARO seems to have had a hand, an admitted hand, in neutering the Schumer Rounds amendment last time around, in all the weirdness of the lovely Dr. Shankar Patrick's responses to things like, the gimbal video. It's the flare off the sun when it was at night. Stuff like that. Basically painting the picture that AARO is clueless. When Merrick, of course, knows they're not clueless. We know they're not clueless. It's all very deliberate. They've run out of good excuses. They've run out of good cover-ups, so they have resorted to bad cover-ups. They've resorted to like this Inspector Clouseau kind of thing. I mean, that's how Shankar Patrick seemed to be, in that interview with Merrick. I half expected him to slip on a banana peel. I mean, that's how bad it was. I mean, that's how bad they have devolved. That's where we are now. UFO information has gotten out to so many people that they can no longer debunk this stuff in the same way that they used to debunk it. So now they're slipping on banana peels. It's the glare off the sun at night. It's that kind of thing. So it's a good article, and I will link to it, and you can read it at your leisure. There's other good stuff going on, including this good article from sciencenews.org. Scientists are getting serious about UFOs, and here's why. And it'll take you through it. I mean, it leans heavily on, NASA. And in June 2022, NASA announced an independent study to determine how the agency could lend its scientific expertise to the study of UAPs. Meanwhile, military and commercial pilots have felt more comfortable making reports and even providing videos taken during close encounters. And this is much more optimistic. This is, from Ryan Graves' Americans for Safe Aerospace organization, this nonprofit that Ryan has started, so that to encourage pilots to be able to talk and report on their UFO experiences. That's huge. So, but the article does lean on government agencies increasingly recognizing UFOs and NASA. So it's it's kind of a very mainstream article, but it is talking about UFOs and how serious people are engaging with UFOs, and I think that's awesome. I love it. I think that's a good sign, an optimistic sign of things to come. Meanwhile, we have the Black Vault reporting on this really interesting incident from the 60s at Ramstein Air Force Base, an encounter I don't think I had ever heard of. It was only seen by one person. It only lasted 8 seconds. It was a shape-shifting UFO. The object was initially seen as a small delta-shaped wing resembling a fighter aircraft. As it approached, it was described as less of a delta shape and more of a dart-shaped, missile-like appearance, changing shape and showing no visible means of propulsion. The object exhibited fast movement, estimated at approximately Mach 2. That's wild. And this is studied by Project Blue Book, who decided there wasn't enough information and listed it as a genuine unknown. So, hey, that's something. This is a genuine UFO, according to Project Blue Book. So, it's a good sighting. I wish there was video of this thing. But yeah, good stuff. UFO encounter at an Air Force base that I don't think I had ever heard of. But, we've all seen so many of these sightings. So, good stuff. Meanwhile, really great videos in the modern day of UFOs from John Bell. Check this out, guys. He had a really active night last night. It was after the hurricane. They had a hurricane in Florida. That's where John is. And this is from John Bell's channel, UFO channel, Real Florida UFO. Look at that. Okay, so he's filming one UFO. Another one comes along, different size. Then another one comes along, going very fast. This is wild, guys. And then another one comes along. Did you see that other one? It was right Yeah, okay, there's that one. Yeah, that one right there that was coming that way. And then he's got this one going down. And it's not over yet, guys. He has gotten so, yeah, look, there's another one going that way. So much activity, different sizes or at least different distances from the camera, going different velocities. He's got flybys of these, maybe cigar-shaped streaks that will just zoom by. And I'll show you one of those in a second. Just fantastic contact out there in Florida. I love all these different UFOs all showing up in the same sky at the same time. It's just really remarkable that he gets these nightly contacts. And yeah, check this out. Check this flyby out. This is so he's filming this one orb-like UFO, and then all of a sudden we get that. Look at that beautiful flyby. That's what John calls them, is flybys. Those, whatever they are. And sometimes they will change direction. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. I'm just blown away by John's contacts. And he gets look at that. Look at that. And, sometimes they're way up in the sky, like the ones we're looking at now. Sometimes they're down below. Look at that. That made a change in direction. That is not a shooting star. It's not a bug or a bird. We've seen what bugs or birds look like on John's camera. That's not what it looks like. Or a bat, that's not what they look like. We've seen that on John's camera. But yeah, he gets these objects in the sky, up in the heavens. Then he gets these more, what I call the category 2 orbs down close to him, like Tinkerbell. These more, glowy, transparent objects. I guess that's some sort of other dimensional technology. Yeah, there's one right there that just flew by going upward. Let's see, did I go back too far? Anyway, just great, amazing contact, basically nightly contact from John Bell. Yeah, that one just flying right up there. It just astounding. I love it. Good job, John. Thank you for bringing this to us. You are a treasure, man. You are a treasure. Your contacts are just incredible. Just incredible. Okay, last but not least, some wisdom from a near-death experiencer who has had not one, not two, not three, but 4 near-death experiences. He has died and crossed the veil and come back 4 times. He's had 4 life reviews. And here he is talking a little bit about the wisdom learned through these life reviews.
Then you have the single most important point. You have the panoramic life review. The near-death experience, everyone has a life review, Book of Judgment, the Hall of Records, all of this. This exists. You see your entire life pass before you in a 360-degree panorama. Watch yourself from a second-person point of view as though you were your own best friend. So you see how silly you are. And there's just a best friend, so you're not being judged. Then you literally become every person that you've ever encountered. And you feel the direct results between you and that person. You become them. So what's the greatest takeaway of that system? Is paying attention to why you're doing it. Because if you pay attention to the reason for why the action you're taking, it's never what you're doing, it's why you're doing it that matters. What I have learned is to set in motion and look at the reasons why I do things and make sure I'm not petty, make sure I'm not selfish, and make sure the reason I do it is for the betterment of all of us instead of being a bully, jackass, brute, tough guy. Always be smart, be loving, and be appreciative. And keep your dignity intact, because if you think you're going to die, then somebody can scare you with the lack of knowledge you have of what's next. You cannot scare me.
He's not scared, guys, and I guess neither should we be. I love it. I have studied so many near-death experiences. I've done as deep of a dive into near-death experiences as I have into alien abductions, and I've probably absorbed thousands of both accounts. And almost all near-death experiencers talk about this life review. That seems to be a thing where you get to see the impact of your life lived through those, that you impacted. And I guess that's one more encouragement to be cool to each other, guys, and that we do go on. Amazing stuff, amazing information. Let me know what you think about that and everything else covered today in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. Smash the like button and the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. If you don't want to miss a thing, and join me on social media. There's Facebook, Twitter, Discord links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below. Or if you're a reader of science fiction, fantasy, or horror novels, you might like some of my books, so check out the Amazon link to those below. Or become a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Also, channel members frequently get to see videos hours ahead of everybody else. Meanwhile, there's plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.